So we have, this is the intake filter here. So that is air going into the printer. And we have the exhaust filter here. Now, before I do any maintenance on this, I want to make sure this is open. So let's open this up here, and I'll explain why in just a second. I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to pull out the build chamber. Now, later on, we'll get a little bit better image in here of what's going on in this build chamber. But the reason we want to take that out is because there's a little port in there, and we'll get a look at that in a minute. But that port needs to be clear. If you have this door closed, it's okay if the build chamber is in there. You don't need to take that out. But if you have this door closed, you won't be able to clean out this port here. All right, so what are we going to do in here? So the first thing we'll do is take a look at this filter here. If there's a lot of laurolactam kind of powder built up on it, I'll talk about what laurolactam is here in just a second. You're going to take a vacuum cleaner and clean that up. You're also going to want this snake here. This comes with the printer. So this snake is a flexible with a brush on the end. Kind of cool. You're going to put this into that port, push it all the way in as far as you can. And when you pull it out, I guarantee you, if you haven't done this in a while, you're going to get some gunk. Be ready, because there's going to be a bunch of dust and stuff coming out of there. You want to make sure that port stays clean. Airflow in here is very critical. We had one machine that was having sort of a chronic issue with print quality. Turned out that was the issue. It was also throwing some errors with the pressure inside the machine. So I'll just set that up here for now. Again, with the vacuum cleaner, you want to make sure that you vacuum this. And I'll talk about this vacuum cleaner here in just a second. It actually, when you do the procedure in here, it'll tell you to vacuum this. You're going to vacuum up in here, and then you'll vacuum this out as well. Notice when you look inside here, you'll see all this white powder. Again, this is laurolactam. Laurolactam is just a byproduct of the sintering process. We'll talk about it. There's a little bit in there. You can wipe this down. Doesn't hurt anything. You just don't want it to build up too much. Again, with the maintenance menu, you will see a timer or a counter that will tell you to replace this. When it tells you to replace it, replace it. Don't try to get more life out of this thing. Again, airflow, the two biggest things in this printer, temperature, airflow. Those are the two most critical things that you need to think about when you're printing with this machine, with temperature being absolutely the most critical. So making sure that airflow is good, make sure this is clean, replace it if it tells you to replace it. Always good to have these kind of in stock. The other filter here, this is the exhaust filter. So that is just a simple cone filter. Again, making sure this one is clean. I had one customer had a very mysterious print defect, and replacing this fixed it. I don't know. It was didn't seem like that should have done it, but it did. Or that should have worked. Okay, just turn it. It goes in a certain way. You'll hear it click. Now, you'll notice inside here, let me close this up, there's a blue ring. And what that's for is if the machine is if the machine is powered off and the door is locked, obviously you can't use the interface to open that. You're going to pull this blue ring here, and it'll just snap it open, right? So that's a little trick a lot of people don't know. All right, so we're done inside here with the filter.